Have you ever had a special gift? Something that made you stand out from everyone else? Now imagine having incredible strength, strong enough to defeat armies with your bare hands. This is the story of Samson, a man chosen by God before he was even born, a man with extraordinary strength, but also serious weaknesses. Before Samson was born, an angel appeared to his mother with a message. Her son would be set apart for God for birth. He would live as a Nazirite, someone dedicated to God in a special way. One important rule: his hair must never be cut. As Samson grew up, it became clear he was no ordinary man. God gave him incredible strength. One day, Samson was walking alone when suddenly a lion attacked him. With his bare hands, he defeated it. Another time, when enemies surrounded him, Samson used just the jawbone of a donkey and defeated 1,000 men. People feared him. They couldn't understand where his power came from. But Samson knew his strength came from God. Even though Samson was chosen by God, he didn't always make wise decisions. He often followed his feelings instead of God's direction. One of his biggest mistakes was falling in love with a woman named Delilah. Now Delilah was approached by Samson's enemies, the Philistines. They wanted to know the secret behind his strength, so they offered her money to find out. Day after day, Delilah kept asking Samson, "What makes you so strong?" At first, Samson played with her, giving answers that weren't true. But she kept asking. She cried, complained, and pressured him again and again until he became tired of it. Finally, Samson gave in. He told her the truth. He said his strength came from his hair because it was part of his promise to God. That night, while Samson was asleep, Delilah betrayed him. She had his hair cut. When Samson woke up, he thought he could fight like before. But something was different. His strength was gone. His enemies captured him easily. They took away his freedom and left him helpless. The once powerful Samson was now weak, broken, and humiliated. He was forced to work like a slave. It looked like his story was over. But there was one thing Samson still had: a chance to turn back to God. As time passed, his hair began to grow again. But more importantly, his faith began to grow too. One day, the Philistines gathered in a large temple to celebrate his defeat. They brought Samson out to entertain them and make fun of him. Standing between two pillars that held up the building, Samson prayed, "God, please remember me. Give me strength just one more time." And God answered. Samson pushed against the pillars with all his might. The building began to shake, and then it collapsed. In that moment, Samson defeated more enemies than he ever had before. Samson's story isn't just about strength. It's about choices. It's about weakness. And most importantly, it's about second chances. Even though Samson made serious mistakes, he turned back to God in the end. And God still used him. Maybe you've made mistakes too. Maybe you feel like you've lost your strength or your direction. But Samson's story reminds us, it's never too late to turn back. It's never too late to be used for something greater. Because real strength doesn't come from what's on the outside. It comes from where you place your trust.